Wagwan and what's up, it's Josh, welcome back. Today we're reacting to Moon Knight episode 3. Last episode we learned a bit more about the Egyptian gods, Amit and Khonshu. Yes, I am right. Obviously Khonshu gave Mark Spectorly abilities for Moon Knight, and Amit is the one who is like the balance and the evil guy whose name I can't remember. But yeah, and then we got to see a bit more of Mark Spector, a bit more of I can't think of the other. How is that turned around? Last episode I didn't know Mark's name, and this episode Stephen Grant. Yeah, so we got to see a bit more of Stephen Grant and Mark Spector. With the ending of the episode being that Mark Spector is now in control. We're getting to see a bit more of his story. We also got to meet his wife. It was mad. It was mad. We got to see some proper Moon Knight action as well, which was really cool. But without further ado, let's get into this one. If you guys enjoy, remember to like and subscribe. Choreography is pretty decent, very simple in this scene, which I quite like because he's not trying to overdo it. Yeah, it shows that Mark can fight without the suit as well, which I think is really neat.
Stop me.
Wow, so Mark isn't in full control. A bit like how Stephen wasn't, which is really cool because we're seeing the opposite sides. So episode 1 we saw Stephen's story and then he blacked out for Mark's, and now we're seeing Mark's and blacking out for Stephen's, which is really cool.
Oh God. Steve, what did you do? I swear it wasn't me. Then who was it?
Wow. Because Stephen wouldn't kill people. Stephen's not about that. Stephen is a runner. He ain't a fighter. And he's just chopped 2 bodies. So do you reckon Khonshu can now have control of the body as well? Because Mark's confused. Stephen's saying it's not him, and he blacked out. So, oh.
Praise Amit. Okay.
I thought he'd talk.
Fucking hell. Yo, my hat goes off to the kid. He ain't no snitch. Fuck. Well, fucking conscious jokes, mate. So like, before we talk. Oh well, better get on with it. Mark's like, fuck, I just killed a kid. Fuck. I definitely think Khonshu can control a body now.
You're getting desperate, old bird.
Wow, so he made a full eclipse to send the gods a message. Damn, Khonshu cold with it. He fucking cold with it, man. This is so cool. This takes the Marvel Cinematic Universes to places it's not been before. Gods, godlike power. I mean, teleportation through. Like, that's mental. That's mental. You know. The only thing I think it'll beat this is Doctor Strange, because that is literally diving into the multiverse. But this is pretty mad.
She says it was not so long ago Khonshu enjoyed Hathor's melodies.
This is so cool because I speculated if we'd see any of the other gods, or if every god had an avatar, and they do, and we get to see in episode 3, which means the last 3 could be bigger than this, which is really cool.
We decided long ago we did not wish to meddle in the affairs of man.
Why? Like, why is this the theme of every sort of superior being in every good superior being every universe ever. DC, Marvel, the Eternals didn't want to fucking interfere with humans. The gods don't want to interfere with humans. Like, we're not that bad. Well, I mean, actually, no. Like, we are a pretty shitty race. But, you know, help us out. We can do better.
We will decide.
We will not tolerate violence in this chamber.
His powers are pretty cool. Fucking hell. He was like, nah. Like, nah. He was like, I don't know. He literally went like that. He's like, didn't even try. That was sick.
I need help.
That's Steven, that ain't Mark. Fuck right off, that's Steven, bro. Look at the whimpering, that's Steven.
He's looking forward to seeing you. After Madripoor, I'm sure you two will have a lot to talk about.
Did we catch that? Did we catch that? Madripoor. As in collectors, as in motherfucking Sharon Carter, who sold to fucking everyone in Madripoor on the black market. After Madripoor, I'm sure you two have a lot to talk about. Sharon made the call at the end of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Oh my god. That's a huge link.
It's not going to be while I'm in prison. Do you want a bloodbath? Huh? Fine, have it your way. All right. You are the worst.
I love this dynamic between him, and he plays the part amazingly. I've said it before, but you know, the fact that he talks to himself, he changes the accent. One of these people is a cold-blooded killer, and the other one works in a gift shop. Like, it's fucking sick. Ah, that's a shit decision. I'd have pointed it at main man and then made them all drop their fucking guns. But I guess Mark's been doing this a lot longer than I have, so I can't really talk.
It in Hutta. 2, 8, Hebra!
Wow, okay. He's casting a spell of some sort. The sarcophagus is probably going to disappear, I'd assume, because then there's no way of finding Amit's tomb.
That's just a taste of the godly power of hell.
Don't you? I'm just always right, aren't I? That was sick. I didn't realise his cape was fucking moon-shaped. That was fucking awesome.
Stop it! No, Mark.
You see what I mean? As soon as he becomes Moon Knight, the choreography becomes so much more violent, so much more fluid, just a lot more sort of powerful and not simplistic. Whereas Mark, it shows a more simplistic side to him because he is only human, but with Khonshu's power, he's so much more.
Take the body! Take the body, Mark!
I love that from Steven. He gets stabbed twice, it's like, Mark, take the body, Mark, please, Mark, help me!
Like 2,000 years ago, and stars drift over time. Not much as far as stars go, but it could mean the difference between us searching miles and miles away from where we're supposed to be looking.
Stephen Grant, the mass ancient Egypt fan, doesn't know when ancient Egypt was. 2,000 years ago, Christ was born, and about 2,500 years before that was Cleopatra's time. So 5,000 years ago, you're in sort of the right ballpark, but not close with 2,000. I mean, there was still, Egypt was obviously still rocking around, but it wasn't, yeah. Layla's got a little bit of a crush for Stephen, which is a bit fucked up. Like, she shares the body with her husband, and she likes the other man more. I mean, they look the same, but looks aren't all. But Khonshu taking the play for the team here, knows he's going to be put in stone, and he's turning back the sky anyway. Big up Khonshu for that.
Can I tell you a secret?
I enjoyed dealing out pain on your behalf.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. You like putting glass in your own shoes. You're a bit fucked up, aren't you? Let's be honest.
I owe my victory to you.
Shit. That was cold. That was cold. I owe my victory to you. I'm interested to see how this plays out. I really am. Well, what an episode. I really enjoyed that one. You know, we got to see quite a bit of action, which was really cool. We got to meet the other gods and the other sort of people who do the gods' biddings. I can't remember what they called them, which was really neat. I didn't know if they'd be introduced, and they were, so that was really cool. We got to see a bit more of Stephen, which I didn't expect, which was really nice, and we got to see a bit of an issue. Like, there may be a third personality to play here, because obviously Mark blacked out and Stephen said he wasn't in control either, and a lot of people died, and we're not entirely sure why that is. So there could be a third personality to play with here. We got to see a bit more of Moon Knight. We got to see a bit more of Mr. Knight. Not that it was a lot of Mr. Knight. He kind of let go of a villain and then got stabbed the fuck up. But yeah, a lot more of Moon Knight fighting, which was really fucking cool. Layla, we got to find out a bit more about her. Madripoor, the other guy who's now dead. Yeah. We didn't... we haven't got into Amit's tomb yet, which is cool because you've still got 3 episodes left. So, you know, it's not being rushed, which I do appreciate. The visual effects were awesome again. When he blew up the sarcophagus was really cool, and then the stars at the end were fucking amazing. That was beautiful. I'm curious to see how they free Khonshu as well, because I don't know whether it's just a matter of fact of breaking the stone and then he gets set free, as well as Mark and Stephen. What happened to them? Because, you know, he collapses at the end and felt his power dissipating, and we know that Khonshu resurrected Mark from the dead. So will he die? But it leads back to the line of Khonshu said to Stephen, "Tell Mark to come and find me." So part of me's like, maybe he's not dead, because otherwise Mark can't come and find him, and it's a wrap. And he should have said, "Tell Layla to come and find me, and then I can save you." But yeah, no, that has left an interesting point to pick up on next episode of where it's going to go now, because obviously Stephen's out, Khonshu's out, Layla's the only one who's like kind of vibing still. Yeah, it was very good episode. It was really cool as well seeing Harrow to kind of manipulate everyone in this episode. He manipulated the other guy who owned the sarcophagus. He manipulated the gods. He kind of manipulated Mark, in my opinion, with the whole, "This is a very sick man," and then Mark was like, "Yeah, I'm not very well." But that could just be the truth. But yeah, it's really to see Harrow kind of in control of everything is really cool, because it's not really a narrative we've seen a lot where the villain is basically manipulating everyone, and there's not many people that can see other than Khonshu and Layla and Mark. Everyone's kind of oblivious to it, which is really, really nice storytelling perspective. If you guys enjoyed, let me know in the comments. Give me your theories and your thoughts of the episode in the comments as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.